Hey guys, in this video we will see what is pie charts, what are the different components of pie charts, and how pie charts can be used in real case scenarios. So we will see a couple of use cases where pie charts can be preferred. In earlier videos, we have already discussed what is bar graph and how to plot a bar graph for different scenarios. Also, we have discussed what is histogram and how to plot a histogram. Histogram is basically univariate analysis. This pie chart is also used for univariate analysis. So univariate analysis is analysis in which we are going to analyze single variable. Bivariate analysis is analysis in which we are going to analyze the relationship between two variables. And multivariate analysis is an analysis in which we are going to find the relation or analyze the relationship between more than two variables. It may be 3, 4, and so on. So pie chart is basically a circular graphical representation of a data, and it shows the proportion or it shows a distribution of a different categories within a complete whole. So whole is basically 100%. So it's a circular shape. So whole circle represents 100%, and every segment or every slice will have the different proportion with respect to the quantity and the percentage it represents. So what are the components of pie charts? There are main three components of pie charts. The first is circle, second is slice, and third is labels. Why the circle? Because the shape of pie chart is circular, typically circular, and the entire circle represents a total data. Slice is basically representing each category or data point, and labels are basically used to identify and describe each slice. So what I mean by this, we can understand with the help of this example. So these are some of the use cases of pie chart. The first use case is market share. So if you want to plot the market share of different companies, so in this image you can see, so this is the pie chart. This is the first company A, which is contributing a 25, which is basically having 25% market share. Company B 15% market share, company C 45% market share, 40% market share, and company D 20% market share. So market share, it's showing the market share of different products or companies. So here we have plotted for companies, but you can plot for different products, different departments, different segments. So it depends on your requirement to requirement. Second use case for pie chart can be budget allocation. So for example, there is a company and company is having a marketing budget for different categories, and those categories are like business listing, email, website, SEO, direct mail, text and SMS, social, PPC, video, and these are different basically the percentage or proportion, or we can say distribution of those categories out of 100%. Survey results, assume for example you are working for a company and your HR department of your company has created one specific a Google form to take some sample survey from all the employees, and they want to analyze basically how many people have responded for this particular form, so based on the role. So these are different roles: junior product manager, senior product manager, head of product, director of product, VP of product, and chief product officer. So, and this is the pie chart which shows 60% is basically product manager. It means that 60% product manager has responded to that particular survey. 13% is basically senior product manager, and if you see, so 1% this color is there, so it's basically director of product, and director of product will not be too many basically. For a single product there can be one director only, right? So you might be having less count here. So this is going to show this. Even we can use pie charts for different demographics to see the distribution of with respect to age groups, gender, other demographic data, etc. So you can see this is number of females with respect to number of males. This is basically this pie chart is basically with respect to age, less than 25 years 32%, 26 to 35 34%, and so on. This is the population pie chart of entire world. China is having 18%, India is having 17%, USA, Indonesia, and so on basically. So it can be used for pie charts. And again, it can be used for compositions, like displaying the compositions of portfolio, such as asset allocation in a finance, etc. For example, there is an investor. An investor is investing his money in different categories. So 45% he has invested in equity. In debt, he has invested 20%. Real estate, he has invested 25%. Gold, 5%. Cash is he's having as a 5%, and so on. So here I have specified only few use cases, but it is not like that. It depends on requirement to requirement. For many scenarios, right, you can go for creating a pie charts. So I think instead of wasting much more time, let's go directly to the computer and let's implement this. So let me minimize this. Let me open my, let me do one thing. Let me delete this. Let me do one by one. Okay. So what I have done is basically I have opened my Visual Studio Code, and how to install Visual Studio Code, how to configure Anaconda environment, how to install Python, then how to install packages, how to activate, how to integrate Jupyter Notebook inside Visual Studio Code. These videos already I published, I already created. You can go to the previous videos in the playlist and you can find out, you can watch those videos if you are not able to understand this, how basically I'm going to create here. So what I will do now, I'll create one, see what I will explain first. What I have done is I created one directory named as pie chart. Inside pie chart, I'm going to create one file. I can give any name to this particular file, pie charts dot extension will be IPYNB because it's a Jupyter file, and Jupyter is already integrated into VS Code. If you want to know more about how Jupyter can be integrated with VS Code environment, you can go for previous video, earlier videos you can find in the playlist. You will get to know. So we need to ensure that the environment is selected. So definitely select another kernel. It is already selected, but I will show you how to select an environment. So you can click here. So currently this environment is selected, but if you want to select different virtual environments, then select another kernel, go for Python environments, and these are different environments, virtual environments present in the Anaconda. So we are going to select this, and to save the time, what I will do now, I'll just go to my GitHub account and I'll share this link of GitHub into the description of this video. So let me go to the pie charts and let me go to this particular notebook, and I'll just show you how exactly we can draw the pie charts. Yeah. So first of all, we need to import this matplotlib module. So let me copy this and let me paste. So if you are not installed this matplotlib, right, you can install this matplotlib, and to install this, already we have installed. I have shown this how to install matplotlib into previous videos also. You can just go and check. Meanwhile, in this video also I will show you how to install matplotlib. So pip install matplotlib. You can do this, right? And this you can run, right? You can run this particular cell. This will tell this requirement is already satisfied because already we have installed. If in your system, if it is not installed, this will install matplotlib package, right? So let me go back to here. Okay, so we have imported the matplotlib. From matplotlib, we are importing pyplot as alias as a PLT. And now what I will do, let's plot a pie chart for market share. So let me create a markdown, and I want to plot the market share of automobile industries for 2022. Okay, so what is the use case that we are going to plot here? So we have different automobile manufacturers like Tata Motors, Hyundai, Maruti Suzuki, and we have basically data of them. How many number of cars are sold in 2022? Based on that, we are going to plot the market share. So let me take that data. So let's take first number of cars manufacturer or automobile manufacturer. So we have this. No, I don't want to take a markdown cell. I want to take this one. So we have this Maruti Suzuki, Hyundai, Tata Motors, Mahindra, Kia, Toyota, Honda, Renault, Skoda, and MG. We have 10 different automobile manufacturers. Then we will take the number of cars sold. So let me just take this count also. This count basically I have taken from internet, from one of the automobile website. You can change the count or you can take any other data also. So let me run this cell. Then I will come back to exploit. I will show you what is exploit later. Then there I'm going to create a figure. So let's create a figure of size 10 by 5. And what I will do now, let me just do one thing now. So this exploit I will remove from here. So what I will do now, see, I'm going to create a pie chart, and this is available in this PLT. Create a pie chart for this particular list. The label is basically available here. Auto PCT I will also show you, and start angle is 45. That property I will show you. I'll just run this. You can see the pie chart has been created, but some text is going to appear here. So what I will do, I'll add some couple of other parameters. So these parameters already you know, in previous video already we have gone for it. So the title I have given as annual car sales in India in 2022. Axis is basically equal, and this is basically legend. This is legend. Legend is going to show a label. So label already we have specified here. So this will show the legend, and PLT is not show. So if you see now, so this is the pie chart which is for particular market share, this particular use case. So you can see Maruti Suzuki is having a more number of sales, around 40 to 43%, followed by Hyundai 15%, followed by Tata Motors 14.3%, followed by Mahindra, Kia, and so on. So MG is having only 1.3% contribution, this specific number of sales, and so on. So this, what is auto PCT? This auto PCT, using auto PCT we can handle how this particular number can be displayed. See, you can see after decimal point only one digit has been displayed because of this 1F. Instead of this 1, if I'm writing 2 and if I'm going to execute, you can see the two numbers, two decimal digits, it can be displayed. Even start angle is right now 45. If I'm going to change this, we can change this, right? So now it has been changed. So, but it is overlapping, right? So what we can do now, instead of 2, we will do 1 only here, and again this is going to overlap. So let me change the angle now. Let's do 130. It's overlapping, right? So let's do the same, right? 45. Yeah, okay. So this is quite a little bit good, and this side the legend is going to display. Now there is one more thing I would like to show, that is exploit. What is exploit? For example, one of the slice or segment, if you want to stretch outside, then we can use exploit. So first what I will do, I'll take this exploit and I'll just create a new list, one more list named as exploit, and I'll keep your value as 0, 0, 0, 0. So how many zeros are there? 10 zeros are there, because we have 10 different labels and 10 different values. So, and here I'm going to use exploit equal to exploit, and currently it will, if I'm going to do the same, no, let me run this cell and let me do this now. So currently it will not change anything because all the degree is this particular value is basically 0, 0, 0 something. For example, for Tata Motors, you want to stretch Tata Motors a little bit outside, then the Tata Motors is present in third index 0, 1, 2. So this is the number for Tata Motors. So what I will do, I will write 0.05 for this, and if I'm going to run this now, you can see the Tata Motor has been stretched out. If you want to just stretch out Skoda also, then you can just write the appropriate value 0.02. So let us run this now. You can see that it has been little bit stretched out, and so on. Similarly, we can go for another case. Let me go back to here. So budget allocation. So let us create budget allocation. Let us create one more category and markdown, and let us budget allocation. So let's take an example of one company, any company we can take basically, and this is Tata Motors marketing budget, and this is the basically different categories, and let's plot this now. See that these are different categories in which the budget has been categorized. So from this you can see this video budget is 20%, right? Website budget is 12%, SEO budget is 13%, direct mail is 13%, and so on basically. So you can customize based on your requirement. You can plot a pie chart with different some more parameters also. So what we can do, even what you can do, you can search matplotlib and search pi. So plt.py will search like this. So you can see you will get this. So this is these are different parameters available to plot pie chart. We have seen exploit also, we have seen label also, we have seen, even you can go for color also, auto percentage also we have seen, even shadow false, but for second case we have done the shadow is true. You can see here the shadow is true. That's why this shadow you can see here, right? You can customize based on your requirement. So these are different parameters. Radius also is there. You can play with radius. Default radius is 1. If you want to increase the size of this particular pie chart, then you can change the radius and so on. So always I prefer to go with official documentation. Let me come back to here. Yeah. So always refer the official documentation. So any changes in the documentation, so you can go through it and you can implement based on that. So I think that's it for this video. If you found this video interesting and if you found this video useful, then you can like this video, you can subscribe the channel, and you can just forward this video to your friends and family and your other teammates. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.